So as always, we begin with our breath. As we bring our awareness to our breath, we breathe with awareness as we take into our beingness, to every cell of our body, the streams of light and love that are constantly being sent, which require us to receive them consciously. A conscious inhalation allows for these higher frequency energies to be received into the cells of our physical body, as well, of course, as being received into our four bodies: the physical body, the emotional, the mental, and our spirit body. As we come together like this, we already feel the strengthening of that connection within, the presence of the many higher beings that are here with us, and the light love of spirit flowing through us. For the breath takes us inwards into a relaxation of the body as we slow down, coming into better balance and a better alignment through relaxation and letting go in the body. The body loves to relax, the body loves to let go, and it is, of course, the physical body that is integrating these higher frequencies, higher dimensional energies into not only ourselves, but integrating them, grounding them into our planet. We begin to feel, to sense the flow from Gaia's core of her energy as it rises up through us, through our aura, through our central column, as we breathe and begin to experience the love of Gaia, the Divine Mother. The divine feminine energy received from Gaia's core. We allow it to flow upwards as it flows into your heart space, allowing the high heart to relax, to open, as we soften, as we allow this flow, as we breathe it in, allowing the heart to take us more deeply within, opening to the divine flow. You may sense an angel behind your heart, guarding your heart. It is, of course, something we cannot do, for most doing comes from our ego self. It is something we can simply allow. And we allow this opening to take place for us, not by us, through surrender, through allowing oneself to receive. As Gaia's energy strengthens, you may feel her energies rising upwards into your headspace, your third eye, your crown, your pineal. Simply a matter of allowing oneself to receive, simply allowing whatever may be taking place within you, finding that place within your hearts, deep within, where you find peace and stillness. Here, the peace grows through non-doing, how to become still, at peace. It lies within the heart. It is not a matter of trying to find mind control, but moving away from the mind and placing yourself within your heart. It is a different kind of awareness, of observing, to that which we find in the intellect. For now, at this time, during our meditation, we can move away from the intellect and enter into our own hearts. The high heart chakra, stimulated now by the Divine Mother energy. And we simply allow all to take place for us in complete surrender to the divine. For the divine flows downward through your crown. You allow it to flow without interruption. You surrender to its flow, knowing it is higher consciousness. And trust in the higher. As we increasingly let go of the control of the intellect, which is too afraid to let go of its control. But as we find more depth, more peace within our inner sanctuary of our hearts, the intellect quietens down, becomes slower, allowing the emotions to become more balanced, and the peace within begins to grow. We find this divine flow of love and light is so beautiful. It becomes more powerful within than the intellect. We love to be in this space. It is no longer an effort, something we feel we should do, but something that we look forward to so much, to have this quiet time. Everything slows, and yet, as it slows, our frequency is rising, increasing the speed. For as frequency rises, so in this higher field of light, there is an acceleration and yet a slowing down in the third dimensional self. Take a few moments to enjoy this space within, of peace, of non-doing. And as you increasingly let go, so your worries and anxieties, your fears will begin to subside. You come into the beauty of pure existence, the love that you are, the light which you are. You feel more deeply your I am presence. You find the heart to be accepting of all that is. And as you enter into this fifth dimensional state of non-doing, there is such peace there. The freedom from the mental prison, freedom from its grip upon you, as your I am presence grows stronger within. You feel above your heads your soul star chakra beaming down its light through your crown. Your light body strengthening with every moment you take to move into this inner space. The more deeply within you go, the more that opens up before you. For all is within, all is found within. And you find yourself opening to your stellar gateway above your soul star as your consciousness begins to expand upwards and outwards into the galaxy. It feels so much like an outer movement, but in fact you are moving more deeply within. And you feel your consciousness everywhere as you float upon the sea of consciousness. You are without limit. You sense how you are eternal and infinite. And you simply breathe. Your awareness, your presence has expanded so much. You are in such a different space to before you came into this meditation, and all you do is simply breathe. You feel the expansion of light within your chest area, and as you continue to breathe, envisage in the center of your chest a golden sphere of light tinged with pink and orange, like the colors of a sunset or sunrise. This light grows within as it begins to fill your chest and to expand outwards into your aura. See your aura filled with this beautiful golden orange pink light. For this is Jesus or Lord Sananda's resurrection flame. for He brings His presence to you, to our circle, as you breathe Him in, as you see this light expanding. You feel within your hearts. We spend a few moments now as we become in resonance with the energies He brings, as you feel His presence and the mighty love of His being, which He now begins to resurrect within us. In the center of your column, in your heart space, in your solar plexus. As you relax more deeply the physical, so this experience strengthens within. Yeshua. He is the master of letting go and can bring to you His energy of letting go, of release, of forgiveness. You may feel His energy entering your third eye. And we take a few moments now to allow His presence with us, bringing His energy within. You may notice your own I am beginning to feel stronger as He brings His energy into your solar plexus. For it is a time for us to return to the power within, not the ego power, but divine will, for true power comes from Source itself. So we let go of doing and wanting, simply to receive, to allow. It could be said that this is one of the most beautiful of all the rays. As you allow Him into your heart, He assists in our return to our Christed selves. As He draws it down from above, ignites it within our center, and we begin to radiate Christed light and love. We feel the Christ within in its process of resurrection. It is time for us all, as starseeds, to be aware of the frequency we give, to be connected to our hearts, to the love light that is there and radiated outwards to the world. We see, we understand how we have the ability within to create. And it is the return of the Divine Mother energy that increases our ability to create consciously what we wish for. The Divine Mother, the Mother of all creation, weaves her creation throughout the universe, originating at source and moving through all things. And our Christ itself has complete surrender to source itself. And as we connect to and consciously receive source light, source love, we choose within ourselves what we wish to create. And we become more aware of every thought, every action, and what we are creating with our thoughts, words and actions, and the emotions that we feel. For we know that in order to live in our Christed state, all needs to be cleared and removed from us that is not of that purity. So we accept the challenges of our lives as a means of showing us, revealing to us all that we have acquired through many lives, brought to light in this life of that which is of our shadow, the lower vibrations, the density which we have acquired. And it is this density which we feel, experience as fear, anxiety, worry, anger, and so on. And this connection to the Christ within, to the love of Yeshua, allows us to see the way, the path, to leave behind negativity and such suffering that this level of density contains, to freely move into the Christed state. Jesus is the master of letting go. Receive him into your hearts and being, that he may let go for you all that you do not wish, that you do not need to take into the fifth dimension. As your fears and issues surface, there is also a divine light, entering upon you, within you, showing you the way to a higher dimension of life, coming from a different reality, another level of perception. So we create from within, and it is this inner shift which allows for the outer circumstances to change. As you continue to receive the Christed light of Sananda, see what you wish to create. Is it to create peace within? To come into that blissful state of presence of divine love? To be at peace within? To be freed from your shackles of the past? And to know that as it is achieved within you, it is also received by Gaia, by planet Earth, and all life upon the planet. For we are here to hold this divine love for the world. Allow it to become integrated, grounded into your being. Do you want to release your anger? Do you wish to let go of grief? Do you wish to be able to see in a new light, letting go of the treadmill that you have been on, for the thought patterns that have kept you locked in a lower reality? Or are you willing to move, to shift into something new? Our connection to Source, our connection to Sananda is only strengthening at this time, and we can choose to be in his light And it is this that will change the world. As we change within, so we change the world without. So let us together in our circle all hold in our vision the world we wish to create. As the beings of light that are with us strengthen with their energy the reality of the new earth. That it may become so as we see it already here, as we feel it from our hearts. So feel the peace within, throughout your body, throughout your physicality, and know that the Christed light and love is streaming through your physical vessel and being received by Gaia, to be sent around the earth. You are feeling more centered within, more powerful within, uplifted and strengthened. So much energy there for us, isn't there, within our circle? It's always so wonderful when we come together in our circle, allowing such a great expansion of energy. So obviously, as we always do, feel free to put your message into the chat if there's anything you would like to share. It's always helpful for all of us when a sharing takes place, but I do understand, of course, how one wishes to stay in this frequency and to keep it within one for as long as possible. Let me just add, I did say earlier that the retreat would be held in London this time, but let me make it clear that it's not a live-in weekend retreat. It will simply be each day from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. So no meals or accommodation is offered. So the energies continue to move through our circle, through us, each one of us. Some of it may be on Zoom, I'm not sure yet. Obviously, we'll send you out a reminder if there will be Zoom over that weekend. But the meditations will, of course, be recorded to go on YouTube, and we will have a Zoom retreat on the following weekend. Well, shall I simply end the Zoom that we can all just stay quietly connected in our circle for as long as we wish, allowing these energies to simply continue within us as we stay in this elevated state of being. Thank you, those of you who are with me today, for joining me in this amazing, energetic time, allowing for a great shift to take place within us. And remember, so much of it is outside of our human consciousness. We're aware very little of what is taking place within the inner realms. My love to you all.